Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Dustin Isom, and today is Thursday, August 27th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Cullman Regional is receiving $3.8 million to launch a new family medicine residency program with a focus on obstetrics. Plus, a Cullman man is killed in a motorcycle crash in Marshall County. And the Cullman Tree Commission is working on plans for future planting in city parks. All of this plus your sports, weather, 4 and 4 and more. So now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Cullman Regional Medical Center is receiving $3.8 million to establish a new family medicine residency program with a focus on obstetrics. The grant is part of the first round of Alabama's Rural Health Transformation Program Awards, announced Monday by Governor Kay Ivey. The program will provide supervised clinical training for physicians after medical school, with the goal of preparing more doctors to provide primary and maternity care in Cullman and surrounding rural communities. Cullman Regional says part of the funding will also support maternal and fetal health outreach across its 7-county service area. Cullman Regional CEO James Clements called it a high-impact project. The program builds on Cullman Regional's recent expansion of maternity and newborn care. The hospital opened a neonatal intensive care unit in 2024 and says the NICU now cares for about 100 babies each year. 2 other Cullman County projects also received funding. BHG Cullman Treatment Center was awarded nearly $340,000 for technology supporting opioid treatment, while Wellstone received nearly $87,000 for telehealth equipment in Cullman County schools. Altogether, the 3 local projects received more than $4.2 million. And in Marshall County, a Cullman man was killed Tuesday afternoon in a 2-vehicle crash. Alabama state troopers identified the victim as 49-year-old Christopher H. Ward. Troopers say Ward was riding a 2004 Suzuki Intruder motorcycle when it struck a Chrysler Pacifica driven by 39-year-old Leah M. Bogdanovich of Grant. Ward was thrown from the motorcycle and pronounced dead at the scene. The crash happened around 4:30 p.m. on Nixon Chapel Road near Fairview Drive, about 2 miles west of Douglas. The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency's Highway Patrol Division continues to investigate. Back in Cullman, the Tree Commission is working on several projects aimed at how trees are planted, maintained, and promoted around the city. One of the biggest topics at its August 25th meeting was future tree planting in city parks. Commission member Rob Warner is working with Cullman Parks Recreation and Sports Tourism Executive Director Nathan Anderson to find an arborist who can help determine the best locations and species for new trees. City arborist Shane Bivens also updated the commission on tree removals around Cullman. Crews have been taking down dead or dying trees, along with some located over infrastructure that needs to be replaced. That included a large healthy pecan tree that had to be removed because it was directly over a deteriorated storm drain pipe. The commission also announced that the city's recommended and unrecommended tree list are now available on cullmanal.gov to help residents and developers choose appropriate trees for planting. Planning is also underway for the 2026 Festival of Trees, along with the Arbor Day poster contest and other community outreach efforts. The Tree Commission's next meeting is scheduled for October 20th at 10 a.m. at Cullman City Hall. Coming up, Cold Springs junior Miranda Dykes is stepping into a bigger leadership role as the Lady Eagles look to build on last season's progress. Sports is next. Welcome back. Cold Springs junior Miranda Dykes is hoping the Lady Eagles can build on the progress they made last season. Cold Springs fielded a young team in 2025, but Dykes said the Lady Eagles improved throughout the year and learned not to give up. This summer, the team focused on developing skills, getting stronger, and building chemistry through workouts, games, and scrimmages. Dykes is also taking on a larger leadership role. She credits head coach Kate Peak with helping her grow as a player and leader. The Lady Eagles also hosted a volleyball camp this summer, giving older players a chance to mentor younger athletes. Cold Springs' goals include improving its record, placing in the area, and making a run toward the state tournament. The Lady Eagles opened the season with a 2-0 loss to West Point. Still ahead, Wallace State introduces young women to careers in the skilled trades. The Cullman County Museum looks back at Oktoberfest history. A plant swap returns to the library, and we'll meet Sassy, a Cullman Tribune Pet of the Week. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Wallace State Community College is looking for area employers to take part in its second Jill of All Trades event next summer. The September 18th event introduces female students in grades 9 through 12 to careers in skilled trades and technical fields. Students will take part in hands-on workshops covering fields including welding, robotics, electrical work, automotive technology, aviation, and heavy equipment. Employers can participate as workshop partners, giving students hands-on experiences and information about career opportunities. Student registration is also open. Registration information for employers and students is on your screen. Next, the Cullman County Museum will open a new fall exhibition September 18th, celebrating Cullman's history and Oktoberfest traditions. Prost to the Past will explore immigration to the area, Cullman's founding, and the history of Oktoberfest. Museum Director Molly Bloom said the exhibit will help explain why Oktoberfest is important to Cullman. Opening night runs from 6 until 8 p.m. and will feature a sip and stroll style event with music and refreshments as visitors tour the exhibits. Admission is free, but registration is requested. The museum is located at 211 2nd Avenue Northeast in Cullman. Registration and more information are on your screen. Also this weekend, the Cullman County Public Library will host another community plant swap. The event runs from noon until 12:30 p.m. Saturday and follows a simple bring a plant, take a plant format. Organizer Danielle Holder started the swaps earlier this year as an inexpensive way for plant lovers to grow their collections. Holder said more than 30 people attended a previous swap. This will be the third plant swap held at the library. The library is located at 200 Clark Street Northeast in Cullman. And finally, meet Sassy, the Cullman Tribune Pet of the Week. Sassy is an approximately 4-year-old Bombay Manx cat with a calm, affectionate personality. She loves attention, cuddles, and spending time with people, and when she wants some extra affection, shelter staff says she isn't shy about turning on the charm. Her $100 adoption fee includes spaying, age-appropriate vaccinations, deworming, and microchipping. The Cullman County Animal Shelter is located at 935 Convent Road Northeast and is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. And if Sassy has already found her forever home, The shelter has other friends waiting for families of their own. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. After the break, we'll remember those we've lost this week, then look at today's afternoon rain chances before a sunnier Friday. Let's take a moment to remember those we've lost this week. Rufus Elwood Speakman, 94 of Cullman, passed away Monday, August 24th. Visitation will be tomorrow from 9 until 11 a.m. at Moss Service Funeral Home, followed by a celebration of life funeral service. Burial will be at Ebenezer Baptist Church. Betty Jo Melton passed away Monday, August 24th. Burial will be Friday, September 4th at noon at Cedar Hill Cemetery in Bessemer. Donnie Wayne McBrayer passed away Thursday, August 20th. A celebration of life service will be held in December. Joel Herbert Carter Jr., 82 of Hansville, passed away Wednesday, August 26th. A memorial service will be announced at a later date. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Areas of fog are possible early this morning, followed by a chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Let's take a look at your forecast. Today we have a 30% chance of showers with thunderstorms possible after 1 p.m. Areas of fog are possible before 9 this morning. Otherwise, it'll be partly sunny with a high near 90 and heat index values as high as 98. Tonight, there's a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms before midnight, then a slight chance of showers through about 1 a.m. The low will be around 69. Tomorrow looks mostly sunny with a high near 89, and tomorrow night will be mostly clear with a low of around 67. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and remember to follow us on social media and visit CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m., but until then, I'm Dustin Isom with Cullman Today. Have a great day, Cullman.